Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. Where last episode I think we wrapped up 99% of the mechanical interior on both of these. So we're getting ready to start the paint and body work. Not sure if I'm going to repaint the whole thing on this or when I'm going to do it. I may do the other one first, but for right now we're going to take this 82 for a test drive. Now I bought 4 new tires for it. I put 2 on the front because they were about to blow out, and actually one did. These were the front ones. One side blew out when I was putting it on these junk rims. So luckily I did, or else I would have been down the road there and blown out. Now the 2 back ones aren't as bad, but they do got some. I bought them brand new 9 years ago and they got 0 miles on them, but they're starting to weather crack. So figure the only way I get my money's worth out of them is I burn them off, do some burnouts. There's the 2 brand new ones there. We'll put them on later. They're the same size and everything as that's on this one. So both these got brand new tires. Okay, so this hasn't been driven. It's been off the road since 2002. The guy I got it from had it for 15 years sitting underneath the carport. He was putting an engine in it for his friend. His friend died while he was waiting. And anyway, I traded a Camaro for this 9 years ago. And I did drive it once from a shop I had up the road about 2 miles. I drove it down here, but the left front tire was locking up and making noise or doing pulling or something. And I'm pretty sure it was that brake line was collapsed. So, you know, this one we had changed all the brake lines and calipers and everything on this. So hopefully that won't happen. That's why we need to take it for a test drive. And then the carburetor. I've done some work to the carburetor, but we're going to check out. So anyway, it wasn't a very good 2-mile trip in it. Just trying to, I was moving about 20 cars, all the ones that drove, I drove them all down here. So and I had a friend follow me, so we're like in a rush. So it wasn't a very good test drive. It wasn't checking out everything, just trying to keep this wheel from locking up. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I brought somebody sent me a GoPro camera. I can't remember if it was this one or another one. It's a GoPro Hero 4, real old. But it worked, and I found one on eBay with a whole bunch of adapters and stuff like that. This one's got the screen, you can see what you're filming. The other one doesn't. The other one's a little bit different. It's a Hero 4, but it's like black. But they both work, and I got the chargers and accessories and all that off of eBay. Because the guy that sent, see, it didn't have this casing for it either. It was just, so that's what I got off eBay, all the casings, the chargers, cords, all that. So it does work. We're gonna set that up and show you some burnouts, hopefully. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute when we're on the road. Okay guys, here we go. Just had a crackhead pull right out in front of me. Little street by my place there. You just zip right out without even looking. And then give me some fucking wave. Okay, speedometer's wobbling around a little bit, so that's 45, but might be off. Other than that, it's driving great. Steering wheel centered. And when I come up to the stop sign, it died. The idle went low. I thought I fixed that, but we'll get over this hill here and we'll see if the 4-barrel opens up. Oh, and the kickdown, see if the kickdown works. That one was never hooked up. There's a kickdown. Oh yeah, it's got some power. Couldn't tell if the 4-barrel opened up or not. I don't know if I should have put new front shocks on this or not. I got a train. I think the 4-barrel opened up, but a little bit wet down here. It's hardly ever a train down here. It's a dead end into the lake, into a park that goes into the lake. You know, I don't want to back up into this mud. I just can't do a proper burnout being wet. Spun them pretty good on wet on a wet road, but see, there was a spot with a little driveway where I could set that tripod up down there farther. That's where I was going to go, past that train. I don't know if there's a little spot we can set it up here or not. Set it up by the train track. Plus those back tires are pretty wide. They're 60s, two 35, 60 14s. Should probably put some smaller little skinny ones on there, but it just gets a little bit busier down here. Go down by the dead end, there ain't much traffic. If I knew this guy, I'd ask him if I could do a burnout on his concrete. Trying to, little console there keeps falling over. Start kicking down and opening the 4-barrel. Train's still there and the truck coming behind me. Oh, the train's over. I don't know why it's so wet down here. It doesn't sound like the 4-barrel opened there. I think it went in when it went into low idle and I cranked it back up. I think it did something. Sounds awful quiet for headers and dual exhaust, but they welded it up pretty good and got tailpipes on it. I didn't want to get in the mud. Hope it don't run out of gas either. This console keeps falling over. I mean, even if the 4-barrel doesn't open, it's very drivable. Just that I'd like to have it open. May just have to buy another carburetor. I don't know if I can get a good deal like I did for that Aspen RT. Got a nice Holly that was, I don't know what they called it, a return or a something. But it was all guaranteed. It was like $100, brand new 4-barrel Holly. Man, I put it on that Aspen, man, that carburetor's nice. But I'm not gonna be playing musical parts and taking it off there and putting it on here and doing all that stuff. I don't do any of that. Yeah, I think there was a little, see the road's all wet though. I think there was a little, yeah, right there, right here. Oh, let's see, it died. Yeah, the idle just keeps going up and down. I don't. It's still squawking. Not as much, just a little bit. Guy coming behind me. Yeah, it just keeps. Okay, well, I'll be back. Let me set up this tripod here.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
Okay, guys. I hope that turned out. I don't know. I haven't seen the footage. But we're fixing to do another one with this camera as soon as this guy passes. See if we can. I know the road's wet, but she really smoked it. Yeah, I know it's on wet pavement, but hopefully that GoPro footage, man, that was a smoke show. We'll get up here on the dry pavement. I was trying to, I think it only goes down to drive and second. There's drive. Do another one here. See, I think it's only going down to second. You know what? That might be because of the headers. So I just went from second into drive. Well, of course it went first, second. Then I shifted it to drive. Yeah, it must have rained down there as it's all dry up here. Temperature's running great. 180 or 190, something like that. And more traffic. Gonna do one more burnout on the dry stuff. And hurry home in case there's any cops around here. Yeah, she's almost on E. I don't know how much gas I got. I put a couple of gallons in a few days ago, but kickdown works pretty good. Do it here on dry pavement. Okay, guys. I don't know how much rubber I took off of that. Okay, no real complaints other than that carburetor just dies every now and then. It didn't do it now, so it just does it every now and then, just idles itself down and shuts off, stalls, and then it starts back up. I should have taken it on the highway, but I think it'll do all right. We had it up to about 60 or so. Yeah, I think it's pretty much about done, other than deciding if and when I want to repaint the whole thing. So I did forget to paint this column piece, this blue column there. Okay. I think we'll take this one for a test drive sometime, maybe another video. But anyway, yeah, I don't think if the 4-barrel's opening, it's not opening that much. I don't know. I might check around on a, see if I can get a new Holley carburetor. Like I said, on the RT at the end there, that's a real nice Holley. And I got it real cheap, $100 or something like that. Like I said, I don't know what it was, discontinued or something, I don't know. Warranty sent back, or but it said it was all tested. And well, actually, when I got the carburetor, it smelled like gas, so I knew they had tested it. It said tested, guaranteed, some return or discontinued or something, $100. I said, hell yeah. Looked brand new. So if I can find something like that, I'll put on here. Other than that, mechanically it's done. Everything works good. We don't know how great the shocks are on the front, but at least the tires didn't rub or nothing. I was worried about them V6 front springs on there. See, it sits a little low on the front, but they don't rub, so I can live with that. Okay, guys, I think that'll be it for this video. Tell me what you think. She's a tire smoker. She can burn them tires off. Yeah, I think it was mostly this rear tire here smoking. I think the other one started to catch or something. I don't know. I know it's not a posi, but I think it was this one here that was spinning both tires. I'll have to check out that, but I know that's not a posi either, so I don't know what to call it. I've had some cars where it's usually, isn't it usually the driver's side? Just sits there and spins, just a one-wheel peel. But then other cars like this will, the second tire will catch and it'll just leave two patches. My Camaro and Firebird does that. I'm not sure if they came factory posi or not. I've never had the diff covers off of them. But they're just both V6s, but they can fry the tires off. They're 200 horsepower V6s. But I've had a bunch of them type. And anyway, they always fry both tires. So I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.